Yolan Trun, welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy and welcome to another Let's Play. Initially, I wanted to film tonight again because it's Friday and usually Friday means I walk about 15 kilometers in our zoo and film for my zoo channels. Yeah, and yesterday my strain of luck continued. You know, my man flu recently that took me out for quite some time. And yesterday I was quite too stupid to walk downstairs. Yeah, that happens when you have stress and still packing your bag while running down the stairs and missing a step. So I did once again what I did in the beginning of the year with the other foot. I twisted my foot and it's really bad right now, so no zoo for me at the moment. So I'm filming a bit earlier, and so in this Let's Play we will not talk about the next events, but we talk about the running events, which are quite crazy sometimes. If we look, before I do that, I just activate my Dauntless again for some dailies. These Chronicle of the Ascendant, we talked about that before. It's so crazy. On the left you see my points in the metas. It's 0. And that's because of these SMS here. You see the Starship Ascendancy. There is a reason why it says heroic. I cannot do this without spending money on the game. I upgraded a lot of ships. I spent all my Sigma Tritanium. I got a little bit left, but still, if you look at the points I still need, then you will know why I just stop here with the little Tritanium I have left. I still need 33 million points. It's so crazy. And as I said, I spent a lot of material just trying to finally achieve one of those. I haven't done any. And those are the ones you need to recruit Ezri. And so this is definitely a pay-only one because I haven't managed any single SMS so far. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, but we have the normal ones. Did I finish the 11 Days of Christmas yesterday? No, I haven't. So I have to quickly just use my Velox for that one that I upgraded a bit too. How is it in my system? No, it's a Pastille system. I know that I need some trit, so we just quickly fly to a system that has trit and we'll get one piece of Tritanium. In the meantime, we recall the cube that no, not that one. Oh, bollocks. Oh, it started. There was just a delay. Okay. Yeah, the typical delays in that game. So let's get one trit, and then I need the cube for the dailies for the hostile hunt. The domination event was easy by upgrading ships as well. So that was okay, although it's really stupid. There's always this normal domination event that you can do with officer XP as well. But then we have a domination event for the Ferengi exchange pass, and that you cannot do with officer XP. And that's the stupid stuff. There's no sense in doing my normal domination event for the battle pass with officer XP, which I usually would do, because it doesn't score for this one. So I have to go for ship XP and other stuff in the first place. Yeah, I have rent times, and not only because my foot hurts. The good news about the foot, by the way, is that yeah, we still need to do some Apex. It's still running, so don't worry. I will get that managed. No, the good thing about the foot thing is I did the exact same thing, and it feels exactly the same like last time in the beginning of the year. What I did with the other foot, I still have that. Oh, they're missing the English word. That kind of support you put on, so it doesn't hurt that much, and it cannot be twisted anymore, especially when you sleep. That's a two-way support I got at the time, so it works on the right foot as well as it worked on the left foot. So I've got that in place, and I still have what's the other word? That's also special stuff, I guess. The ointment for my foot that I need at the moment. So I've got that. That makes it a bit better because it's an anti-pain ointment at the same time. So I've got all that covered, and if it doesn't get worse, I don't need to see my doctor because it feels exactly the same like last time, and it happened exactly the same way like last time. Yeah, and I'm on a lucky strain or whatever you want to call that. I, there is a proverb in German where we say bad luck in game means luck in love. And in this case, I just hope if bad luck in life, like it is at the moment with me, with man flu and twisted foot, etc., that should mean good luck in games or in gambling, shouldn't it? So I said in the Alliance chat yesterday, I really should go and get a lottery ticket this time while everything is going as unplanned as it does at the moment. That must mean that I would be very lucky in gambling then. Seriously. So let's quickly change the crew here. No, not yeah, the ship too, but okay, first the ship. Let's change ships a bit and crews a bit. Well, one crew at least. No, that's not the one I want here. That's the one I want here. And let's quickly do some Apex. For that, I just use my Tolra crew. Wouldn't really need it for the size of the hostiles, but nevertheless. And so let's just swap the ship here to the other Stellar, because if I use two Stellars, that's a bit easier to finish that. I'm not really caring about the ranking there anymore, about the SLB, because those tokens I don't need at all. I'm doing Apex only for the officer badges anyway, so that's all I want from there, and that's why I'm completing these. Otherwise, I don't really need Apex anymore. But because of the officer badges, the two events, the Armada event and the hostile event, you really should do on every level, because that way you will get more officer badges. The more officers you upgrade, the more of them you need. I know now they're in the tournament as well, but still, there's still other stuff in the tournaments that I like to do. So I would prefer not to get officer badges via the tournament, so that's why I'm still doing the Apex here. And while I just send one into an Armada, I just program the other one on some Apex hostiles. And once I did that, I will just speed up the Armada, start a new Armada, and then I'll continue programming more hostiles into the Kirshara. And not so many here at the moment. I hope there are not too many active players in the system at the moment. It's lunchtime here in Germany, so I hope that not too many are involved at the moment. There are a lot of Germans on this server as well. The Americans are slowly waking up, but there are no Americans on this server, I hope, because it's an EU server. You have your own servers over there. Otherwise that would be really weird from the time frame of playing. What am I doing there? Yeah, that happens when when I'm talking and playing. Yeah, I just got the wrong Stella. Yeah, I said that many times. I'm a stereotypical man in this case, because here we say men don't do multitasking. And I'm kind of one of the proofs for that, because you see that regularly when I'm filming videos. Multitasking is not my thing. Talking and doing some things, no matter what, is not a good thing. Especially in a different language where you even have to think about what you're going to say. The times that I used to live in the UK, where after some time, obviously, I started thinking in English, those times are long over. And that's why my English is so bad again, because I spent too much time in Germany again. But that makes it, of course, even harder if you want to play something, you want to talk, and at the same time you have to translate right into your head before it comes out of your mouth. And yeah, that's definitely not my thing. And a number of people always says, yeah, you should think before speaking. But I should think before speaking and before pressing buttons. That's, yeah. But that's the thing with Let's Plays. There you really see how I play and what happens if I do stuff like that. That's, for example, the same thing. People tend to, I don't know, be on the phone while they're playing or whatever. Sometimes I'm in a voice chat and playing, but then I really play only really basic stuff where I cannot mess up too much, because if I talk to somebody like I talk to you right now, I want to concentrate on you and give you with that the respect you deserve. And so that's why I'm not concentrating enough on the game and why I'm messing up. Okay, there's another one from my alliance coming in, so we wait a second before we speed that one up. He's in, so now we can speed up and immediately switch back to the other Stella before I take my Stella out of the Armada again. Yeah, that would be stupid. So there's more rewards. And then we immediately will start the next Armada. In this case, some uncommon ones as well, because with the uncommon ones I earn the directives for the epic ones. And it's really nice for a change to play on this account. I just filmed the German Let's Play on my New Start account, and there in the beginning you are always depending on other people, and of course that's not the bad thing. If you have a good alliance and everything, you just need to talk. But there with a small account, it's really hard at the moment to do the wave defense pass, especially in a smaller alliance. Here on this account I am in the top 1 alliance. They are all that big. If I ever need help, somebody will be online. But in a smaller alliance, to find enough stronger players online to do certain things, and then at a time when not everyone is busy, because the evenings are usually very busy at the moment with a lot of events. The day before, the day before yesterday, there was a lot of grinding involved in the evening in these events. Today we obviously have Apex Madness on all servers, and so it's not as easy to get people to take part in a wave defense there. That's why I might be missing the first milestone of the wave defense pass this time. I'm make a try this afternoon, now that I'm home today instead of being in the zoo. Make another attempt, but I'm not so sure that will work. But we'll see. But that's really harder. And here, of course, I can do everything with solo waves. I can defeat all those Eclipse Armadas by myself, so I don't need to wait for anyone. That's why I needn't take part in that yesterday, so I just could do this right now and just start them. And if somebody wants to take part in my armadas, they are very welcome to come, but I'm not depending on finding help out there. And that's the difference between a big account and a smaller account, especially in those now sped up times where you can reach levels like my New Start account after 7.5 weeks, as you have seen yesterday, is Ops 38. But there's so much stuff I need to do now parked on 38 that wasn't sped up by Scopely, that I'm very dependent on the help from my alliance on a lot of the events. And like the Ascendance event that we have here, the numbers they require for a number of events there is just crazy. It's really just crazy. Even if it's not heroic events, and it's nowadays that when you see the word heroic, it usually means heroic is a different word for credit card. And I needed my credit card for something very different this month, as you know. And that's the reason why with all the Apex Madness, the game hasn't crashed yet. It's really funny what you need to play this game nowadays. But there was something funny yesterday on another Discord, from a colleague, an announcement that STFC... Oh no, I'm not doing that again. STFC is nominated for some game awards. And in that case, I immediately could read, yeah, I know what you're about to say, but listen. And as far as I learned, STFC is nominated in the category Best Community, and there I absolutely can agree. Of course, I do not disagree with if the game was nominated anywhere. I'm playing the game for years because I like the topic and I like the game itself. There's just the issues that are there that I'm talking about in my videos. If I wouldn't like the game at all, I wouldn't play it and I wouldn't make videos about it. The point is just that I'm honest about the gameplay, and that includes that I talk about stuff that's not working right. But overall, of course, I do like the game, otherwise I wouldn't play it anymore. And I wouldn't tell you about how to play it. And but the community is, in many cases, a really good one. And I see that on other creators' Discords as well. I'm on Rev's Discord myself as well. And I'm doing that again. And the community here is really great. And obviously, because there are a number of English language creators, and I'm one of the fewer German language creators, my community on my German Discord is bigger and more active than on my English Discord. But still, I can see all over the place how nice the community is. At the most part, there are trolls everywhere, so just leave them out. But that's really great, and there I can really understand why they're nominated, and I can really understand if you guys want to support that. So if you see that, please do support that, because you as a community, the big majority of you are really great, and so that is something I can support myself. Don't know why I can't program that one, but who knows. Oh, and why didn't I speed up the other one? Yeah, I was waiting if the 46 is coming in, but he's not moving, so we just do it without him. And where are we with hunting hostiles? Okay, we are done. So I just let it run the rest of the program stuff, and then I wouldn't be in the danger of doing that mistake again. Oh, both are done. How nice. So we can just recall them and be finished with Apex. That's how fast that goes. And in the meantime, we just do the quick claim. Yeah, no, I'm giving away some transporter patterns here by doing the big claim, but for a video it's better if I just do it this way. So recall him. Okay, then we recall him too. The warp path to my home is, let's see. So then have a quick look at the outposts. That's the bad thing. If I switch accounts on a tablet, and I have to do it. If I want to do the videos on the Ops69 account and the 38 account, I have to do that both on this tablet. Otherwise, if I would use the other tablet again, we would have the crashes again. And that is not that old, as you know. And so when I switch accounts, programmed things in the refinery are deleted. My bookmarks are a complete mess, so they don't even have that properly under control. But never mind. Quick look at the events again. And at the event store. No, not the emergency field rations. That would be nice if we had them again. Here we go. That's what I want. Let's see what we get. Just engineering. Although I needed some of those recently, so it's not that bad. Of course, I need command badges as well, but I still have a number of those. And 2 engineering badges, okay. But at least 2 more badges, that's fine for me from Apex. And that's the whole thing why I'm doing Apex, so that's okay. And now we have to do a little bit more by supporting my alliance, although I need to cash in some little rewards here. Just do it with dilithium, because tritanium is something that's really scarce at the moment because of the ship upgrades. And so we cash that in as well. You know that I'm still working on getting credits for all 3 factions because of my collection of Op 70 or Shipyard 70 ships. I'm far away from Op 70, but still I want to have the blueprints in place. And so that's what I want to get done. Then let's switch back to the cube. And then we have to switch officers, because for where I need to go now, I need that crew. And this time, if I saw the events correctly, I need to go to the Federation and hit some Federation hostiles, although I'm trying not to do that, but yeah, it was here. Yeah, I have to do Outpost later as well, but in this case, I also need to do some dailies, so we get started with the Federation. What do we have this for? And as you can see, once again, the bookmarks from my other account are showing up here, and the other way around, so that's completely crazy. But what do you want to do? It's the same that you sometimes see on the website if you go to the web store, and I log in with one login, end up in my other account. And then after I, for example, took the gifts from there, like the mission keys, after that it says me it was an invalid login, but everything I did was fine. So there is a big security issue there for me. If someone else can log in on your device with his account and get access to your account. That's something they seriously need to think about. Because I'm always making sure now that I'm getting that cleaned up before I turn that off, so that doesn't happen anymore. But I think that's quite dangerous. And if they have mistakes like this in there, I don't know where this happens in other places. At least we are finding some 71 hostiles here. That's nice. And a number of those. So we don't have to come back that often. And we score for Cisco. Why am I dead already? I'm probably worst against this hazard, but I have to get these hostiles, so we need to do that. In Klingon or Romulan space, I'm not dying that fast, but never mind. So let's go for the 71s. Of course, the Interceptor 71 was a bit harder for me than these, but I think a lot of the damage was the hazard, because I only have 130% protection here, and it's a 500% hazard. That's not a little thing. I don't like hazard. And even on my small account, I have to deal with hazard already, because I'm already mining transigen. And as you know, you don't get too many of those tokens for the hazard-free transigen mining systems. And there I had the issue again. I stopped the hunter, then I mined. Then for an event, I had to reset the mine. And of course, I didn't think about that resetting the mine starts another hunter there, which is complete BS, but it did. And so I wasted half of the transigen I could have mined there, because my miner was destroyed after I stopped the hunter ages ago and just refreshed a mine. So that's really stupid as well. But what do you want to do? So let's go for 70 next, as long as we're still alive. But we're scoring well at least, so... We also finished the cut him down event with that. Let's see if we still can do the 71. We're close enough. Yeah. But then I'll be dead at least by hazard. So let's check the event if that was done. Oh, still not. So we have to come back a few more times. Oh yeah, we have to come back a few more times. And maybe I have to hit closer enemies or something, so that I can do a few more enemies at the same time. Because I'm filming, so I'm not flying in there the normal way. I'm jumping in, so my transwarp stuff will be limited as well. Just forget the transwarp manifolds are not unlimited, but we can do a few more tours. Ah, come on, don't care about the interceptor thingy. Let's just do the closest we can get now, just in the hope that we can get a few more hostiles here. And they're kind of a bulk enemies, so we can do that too. And then there's another 70 flying in the same direction. Scoring. I need 1,400. I don't think that I can manage the complete thing during filming. Because unfortunately, as you know, my game time is always limited. And that even counts for game time during filming. And even if I didn't manage to go to the zoo, I have to... because I cannot walk that much there. I still have to change some work routines now, and so I don't think that we can do the 1,400 here. Yeah. But that's life. No, I didn't want to scan him. I want to shoot him. Yeah, there's a faction hunter as well. tons of events at the same time. And yeah, as I said, with 2 accounts now, it's really hard to keep up. So mostly I'm doing what I need to do. Right now, it will be a bit easier to play a bit more on my main account again, because I'm pausing my smaller account at Ops 38, and at the moment, before there's a spent event, from your point of view tonight, I had to just do the most necessary stuff and didn't do anything else, because I need the Intrepid upgraded for more missions, etc. And but it's quite hard to keep up with a minimum time if you do 2 accounts. And this new start account really was necessary, because it shows a very different gameplay for smaller players nowadays. That's why I always give you updates here on this Let's Play as well. The account was made for my German Let's Play to really show it from Ops 1 growing up, and all the things you can only show once. So I did some poll where they wanted to see it, and it was supposed to be on the German one. So that's why I play the big one here, the small one on the German Let's Play, and give you updates here on the progress there too, because that is quite exciting to see and quite interesting how that develops nowadays and where the issues are. But of course, doing that double with anyway a limited time as a person who has a job is challenging, especially when in times when we have a lot of grinding events, for example, that do not work with auto level. I'm at a different stage of setting priorities now. I always said that in my videos on my main English channel as well. In this game, you have to set priorities. If you have a normal life, a normal job, etc., you cannot play 24/7, and so you have to set priorities. And that is exacerbated by the fact if you are trying to play two accounts at the same time. And so that is a challenge. But I have to be honest as well. At the moment, after because the time that I started this game for the last time is so long ago, that it really is a lot of fun playing a small account again. You would say it's quite weird, because here I have big ships, I can do things easier, as you've seen with the Apex Armadas in the beginning, etc. Or that I just jump into a level 70 system here to hunt hostiles. That's so it's much easier. But I don't know how to explain that. It's really fun. I don't know how to explain that, so I just can state that. Playing a small account at the moment is really fun. It's not as challenging as it was, especially in this special situation with the com chest that we got a short time after I opened that account, because that com chest that we all got because of the mistakes Scopely made once again, that was the biggest com chest I ever have seen, with all the tokens for the material exchanges, and for my small account, that stuff that I got from there, including the Latinum and everything, that was worth hundreds of euros of buying packages. And so, of course, that gave my small account a big speed up, even compared to the fact that new accounts nowadays are sped up ops-wise and research-wise anyway. And that was so exacerbated by this com chest. And of course, it's a different challenge. My challenge now is special ships and officers. And of course the factions, but the factions were always a challenge, and that's now easier as soon as you get into mirror space, where I'm not with my small one yet. But because of the speed of research and ops and stuff, special ships and especially officers are a challenge. And that's the weird thing. So let's now see, did we finally finish that one? Yeah, finally. So we did manage to get through that event here and even did some more Faction Hunter. The Faction Hunter, unfortunately, I will have to do later, because the first thing I'm doing in a few minutes will be editing the 2 Let's Plays of today, uploading my zoo videos for Monday, because I couldn't go film today, but I could do the what do you call it again? The voiceovers for them. So there will be zoo videos again on Monday, and in both languages, and so I still need to upload them, and then I need to put my foot up again. So that's the first part I can do today. The rest of the day I will do the usual I'm doing at the moment. So just turning on a tablet for 2 or 3 minutes, do a little bit, then do some other stuff again. It's kind of the longest time that I'm able to sit in front of the game while I'm filming the Let's Plays, to be honest, at the moment. Otherwise, everything else always happens in between, and that's why I'm talking so much about priorities. But if there's something that you want to see, either any task that you want to see either on my Ops69 account or on my Ops38 account, please write in the comments below the video and on Discord. And if you, especially for this new Let's Play, the English one is the youngest STFC channel I have, the English Let's Play. If you think there are people in your alliance, on your server, that would like to watch these videos as well, please give them the link, because there are only a few people watching at the moment, but that's the normal case when a channel is quite new. This is just the 49th video I did for this channel, so we are really still in the starting phase. And if you're watching for a while already, I say a big thank you to you, because I know that there's a number of people, of course, already watching. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.